Hi, my name's Georgia and I'm a Media Arts and Production student at the University of Canberra.
Hi, I'm Prashika. I'm currently studying a double degree in Public Relations and Law at UC and I'm in my third year.
I'm Ashleen and I'm studying Sport and Exercise Science in my second year.
Hi, I'm Jess and I'm studying Public Relations and Tourism and Event Management.
Hello, I'm Sean and I'm a Sports Science Honours student.
Hi, my name's Lara and I'm in my third year of a Bachelor of Media Arts and Production.
Hi, my name is Dia. I'm currently in my second year of Exercise Physiology and Rehabilitation.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm in my fourth year studying Exercise Science and Sports Management.
I'm Greg.
東京
Hello everyone! Hi. We're in a Japanese taxi! It's also automatic. Oh man, this is awesome.
Interesting.
Some of the properties of saliva help with immune responses. In Ghana, newborn babies are blessed with saliva.
Going to any country overseas, you will always discover new things, meeting new people. So you're always developing as a person, no matter where you go. So I definitely think I've created new friendships and I've developed in that sense.
So we went to visit some universities and we learnt a lot about Japanese sports culture, as well as the sports that they do and how they're different to Australia. So it would be really good for other sports science students.
The first week was a pretty busy week, so that was quite good. But yeah, definitely recommend it.
I would recommend this trip for other students at the University of Canberra because it has a lot of value going forward from here on, because you've got the Rugby World Cup coming up in 2019 and 2020 will actually be the Olympics, so there'll be a lot more to experience with this trip. Andy, when's your rap music video coming out?
December 17th.
What's its title?
Biatch.
should go upgrade it, put some neons and stuff on it.
Not very common, no. Yeah,
大阪
Okay. We're at Universal Park in Japan, Osaka. It's okay. Oh my God, we do it.
My best part of the trip so far has been probably the university yesterday at Henry University. It was so much fun. All the people were really nice. We got to see some martial arts stuff which we don't usually get to see, which was awesome. And the food was good.
Probably the bullet train. It just went really fast. I want to go on that, so that's done.
Getting to see all the teams at the universities, the sporting teams and all that. I've never seen any of the sporting teams or anything while they're doing practice and training.
Yeah, seeing their gym, talking to their coach, seeing the way, the philosophy that they have with their training. I love the fact that they implement seniors doing more work and emphasize that it's lead by example. I think that we don't do enough of that, and I love to see it.
My favorite part's roller coasters.
Jurassic Park! Give us a look at
So far I've learned, looking at the university facilities, it's just how much care they put into students, not only just by being better students, but by being better people overall in society. I think it's a really great quality for universities to have, because it shows that it's not just about the university in particular, but about the whole entire nation. They look at the bigger picture, and I think it's something that I don't really see in our university or any universities so far that I've come across.
I've learnt a lot about, when we got that talk from the professor talking about rugby, the integration of Bushido into Japanese sport has been fascinating to me. I think that learning the concepts about Bushido and how they apply it into their sport and the way they train their athletes has been really, really fascinating.
It's almost as if they're coaching them as people before they coach them as athletes. So they try and lay a foundation where the athletes have a good lifestyle and try and build their sporting attributes around that.
They're giving them an option to have an afterlife after they've played their sport or after they've done their degree.
Playing sport, I know it's hard to play when you're not quite there and your life outside of sport isn't there, so that was really fascinating to learn that method.
So far, my favourite thing about this trip is just how well the whole group gets along together. Even though we're from different degrees and no one really knew each other before the trip, we became really close, and there hasn't been any conflict at all. So I think it's really great. The trip has gone really smoothly and it just makes it so much more enjoyable.
Throughout this trip, I've learned from the teacher, the academic teacher, the students, and they've given me advice on things that I could pursue later on in my career. So I'm not 100% sure what I will do, but I've been getting advice and information from everyone.
So the best thing for me so far was definitely seeing Mount Fuji. That was extraordinary. I didn't realise I'd be so shocked at the first sight, so that was amazing. I can't wait to climb it at the end of the trip.
So far on the trip, my two favourite things. First one was the bullet train, because way ahead of its time. They've had it for years now in Japan, and it's an unreal way to travel. And the second thing is the Sky Tree Tower in Tokyo, just having an amazing structure, being so tall in this region of the world where it's so susceptible to earthquakes. and having a structure that can withstand that. It's just an unreal piece of engineering, so that was a cool experience.
I think I'm just looking forward to seeing how this last week, how everyone will in the group will interact, if people get bored of each other or if people will just continue to get closer and things like that.
I think the best thing so far was probably going to Tenry University the other day. The people were so nice, we were like rock stars, and just seeing the martial arts as well, and they did a dance performance, that was really cool. And also going to Tekio, seeing the rugby team and just the athletic facilities and everything like that was awesome as well.
When we were interacting with the students at Tenry University, some of them were really good at speaking English, where others had only just started their English speaking courses, and even so we were able to communicate with them and make friends with them and laugh, even though we didn't really know what we were like laughing about. It was just a really fun time, so that was a highlight as well.
So the interaction with the Japanese students has been really interesting because I think it's fascinating that English speakers that we are coming into Japan expect them to speak our language. I think that happens in lots of foreign countries that don't speak English. We have this expectation that they will accommodate us, and which they do, and that's really great. But I think I've definitely learned that next time I go to a country, I want to have a lot more vocabulary so that I can better communicate with them like they do for us.
If we tried to speak Japanese like they speak English, we would be absolutely terrible. So you can get a full conversation in with them. Sometimes it's just a word that's a little bit different and you have to just say a different version of the word, but they understand it. But they're so nice, they understand English, they have so many questions. You can ask them questions as well, it's really good.
Also, they're really polite, and yeah, I wasn't expecting them to be so polite and like gentle.
I'm really nervous and awkward, so even while I'm nervous and awkward, a lot of people are still kind enough to like come up to me and say hi and like try and make a conversation, so I think they're quite friendly.
I'm looking forward to the Hiroshima Peace Park tomorrow. I think that'll be really cool. Get to sort of see a bit of the history and a little bit of the museum as well. It'll be awesome.
I'm really looking forward to going to Hiroshima Peace Park and possibly like the War Memorial there, because I've heard from friends at home that that was like their most touching experience about coming to Japan. Obviously it's a really sad thing that happened a long time ago, and the city has just come back really well, so it will be really good to visit the War Memorial and read all about it.
I'm looking forward to Hiroshima. I've spoken to a lot of people that have been to places like Hiroshima that are truly trying, and I think it's going to make us really think and reconsider life, the values that we have around it. I think that's going to be really moving. It's going to be very hard.
Hiroshima.
We're going to Miyajima Island, get to check out the big red Shinto shrine today.
We're going to look at some deer today as well, which is exciting.
And the puppies.
We're on the left side of the boat. We are on Miyajima Island in Hiroshima.
Australia.
I would recommend this trip to any students who want to go. I think that the cultural experience it gives you is completely unique. I couldn't believe just the amazing stuff that we saw, and I really do think it contributed to me as a person.
In comparison to when you're at home, things have been done for you, but when you're on the trip, you learn to do these things for yourself, and in that aspect I've grown to be able to become more independent in certain aspects where I'm able to do more things for myself.
So my highlights were definitely going to Hiroshima and seeing the Peace Park and the museum there, which was really hard to see, but also very good to see in a way, to see the world has changed in the last 70 years or so.
I wouldn't say changed, but I would say grown. I think every time you go overseas, you come back with a different outlook on your own life. When you visit different countries, especially with Japan, it's such a different culture. It really puts your culture into perspective.
Physically, I lost 2 kilos, so I'd say I changed.
Going into the trip, I had no real idea what I want to do when I leave. Now sort of just narrowed down. Eventually I want to get into professional sports, so being able to spend time with Andrew and talk to him about what options there were for me after uni really helped.
Learning about Japanese culture and how they go about self-improvement, there's definitely a lot of things that I picked up there that I want to try and bring into my own life.
The highlight for me, we went to so many cities, we had so many incredible experiences, but beyond all of that, it was the students. The trip would not, all those experiences would have meant nothing if it weren't for the amazing group of people that we were with.
What's great about learning about yourself is that you know that there are things that you want to improve in yourself, and so meeting more people, it kind of opens up your worldview. And there was a lot of people in this trip that I think did inspire me, motivate me to want to be a better person, and yeah.
Hello, this is our Japanese version of Kmart with groceries. So it's Woolies and Kmart put together.
It's called Don Quixote.
And it's the best. And they got pet eels.
I'm following, I think Ben's taking us to them. Kit Kat, yeah. Follow me.
Follow me. We are now in Don Quixote. This is the first round. As you can see, there's lots of alcohol. That's only $65. Yeah, $65. Isn't that nuts?
For those who only want a little drink.
88 cents.
A litre?
I don't know.
For $7.
Half
That's
a litre.
Australian.
So that's $15 for a whole bottle of tequila. Yeah. Now we shall continue on to the Kit Kat section. But first, your beauty wear. Can you catch it? Oh, no, sorry. Sorry. Can you see it? Sorry.
Kit Kat! Over here!
Whoa! Super light.
We are now on the second floor. This is unventured territory and I'm having a bit of a sugar high.